In the quietest moments of history, I've witnessed a truth that eludes most: our greatest victories are born not from our triumphs, but from our defeats. Humans have always feared failure. They run from it, hide from it, rewrite stories to erase its presence. Yet in all my centuries observing the human condition, I've discovered that failure isn't your adversary, it's the only teacher honest enough to tell you what you need to hear rather than what you wish to hear. Let me share something with you. In a mountain village forgotten by time, I once met a master blacksmith named Kenji. His hands bore the scars of 30 years devoted to his craft. For a decade, he labored in secret to create what he called the blade of perfect balance, a sword that would cement his legacy. On the day of the imperial exhibition, nobles gathered from distant provinces. When Kenji unveiled his masterpiece, whispers of awe filled the hall. But as he demonstrated its strength against a testing post, the impossible happened: his perfect blade shattered before everyone's eyes. The crowd's laughter etched itself into his soul. His apprentices abandoned him. His patrons vanished. For months, Kenji disappeared into solitude, his workshop cold and silent. But here's what the world didn't see: in that crucible of humiliation, something extraordinary happened. Kenji didn't just confront his failure, he interrogated it. Night after night, he examined every grain of the broken metal, questioned every assumption of his technique, dismantled every certainty he'd built his identity upon. When he emerged a year later, he didn't just create superior blades. He had revolutionized the very approach to metallurgy that would influence craftsmen for generations. His greatest innovation wasn't born from success, it was conceived in the darkness of complete defeat. This is the paradox that few are willing to embrace: the path to mastery isn't a straight ascent. It's a landscape of valleys and peaks, where each descent contains precisely the lesson needed for the next climb. Consider this: when you succeed, you learn only one way something works. But when you fail, truly fail, you discover countless ways something doesn't work. Which education is more comprehensive? The Japanese practice of kintsugi teaches us to repair broken pottery with gold, highlighting rather than hiding the breaks. The result isn't just repaired, it's reborn as something more valuable, more authentic, more resilient than before. Your setbacks deserve the same reverence. They are not interruptions to your story, they are the plot points that give it meaning. So I ask you, what failure are you running from right now? What setback feels like an ending rather than a beginning? What if, just what if, that very defeat contains the seed of your greatest contribution? Understand this: the world doesn't remember those who never failed. It remembers those who failed magnificently and returned transformed. History doesn't preserve the names of the flawless, it immortalizes those who were broken open by defeat and rebuilt themselves into something extraordinary. Tonight, I invite you to a higher perspective. Reframe your relationship with failure. Don't just endure your setbacks, examine them. Don't just overcome your defeats, be transformed by them. Ask yourself, what is this failure trying to teach me that success never could? What muscles is this struggle building that comfort never would? What depths of resilience am I discovering that I never knew I possessed? Remember, the seed doesn't know that breaking apart in darkness is the very process that allows it to reach the light. Your current struggle may be the precise crucible required for your greatest becoming. So embrace your setbacks with reverence. Study them with curiosity rather than shame. And when you rise again, not if, but when, you'll do so not despite your failures, but because of them. Until we meet again, seek wisdom in the places others avoid, find strength in what appears to break you, and remember, your greatest setback may yet reveal your finest self.